need to make that aimed video, because like, so much of this game is aimed. And that'd be a pretty good like explanation of it, just showing where all the stuff is aimed at you. That I do not like those blue bullets. Try to stay still during that attack, but when there's that many blue bullets coming at you, it's aimed at you, so if you just move it the last second, you control it better. But the blue bullets are RNG, so. Read ahead, and the blue bullets dictate that you move your best move. Right, stage 2. Don't be greedy. Am I at power? Okay. Am I at for cherry? I'll see a couple times. Probably should have saved it for sometime where I could get blue drops. Few actual RNG attacks. No. And component, I mean, maybe this is aimed, but I don't see how it could be. It seems very not aimed. Let's see if we can get out. That was closer than it needed to be. I fucking moved into it. I thought I was moving out of the way, but I guess I was moving when she shot. I like didn't bother to check, I just kind of assumed. I was wrong. The fuck was that? Not keeping that. All those bullets just kind of flew at me. I needed to like back out of that pocket. I don't know. I gotta accept one death at that point. 2 is too many. should probably make a strat video for each spell card in this game, or each section. Maybe a series of videos. I certainly know enough, but I'd probably have to do some research for a couple things, but that'd be good because I need to do that research anyway. Like, I need to learn the safe spots in stage 6 youyoumu spell card. Stuff like that. This whole tap dodging thing, but bullets are just aimed at you. And the bullets hit the walls, and then go to the other side. Cherry's low. Just needs all POC. Actually, might be too high to POC. A bit earlier than I'm used to, but I don't think it matters. I might only be a couple thousand cherry over where I'm supposed to be, which is not a big deal. Not dodging the smartest. Not this one. This one. Yeah. Unfocused grazing, yeah. Something with scoring involves unfocused grazing, and I have no idea what it is. But why not? I hear scoring in this game is complicated. I might learn it one day, but right now I'm kind of just worrying about LNN stuff. I've got a couple LNBs and I'd like to maybe improve it to an LNN at some point. But I have to relearn a lot if I score, because I don't typically score with this shot type. though I don't see why I couldn't. If scoring's more interesting with a different shot type, I might as well learn a more interesting one. I do not like those. Get me out. Thanks. A lot of unnecessary movement in there. But we dodged. Can't wait to do all this just to forget how to do stage 3 and 4. Okay. Somehow got through that. Fuck. Dude, I did such great dodges and I just died to that. Forgot where I was. Oh, Alice just appears so many times that every time I just like assume it's the boss fight. And try to do the aim stuff over here. Grab the one up. Fuck! Dude, there was one fucking bullet. That was just me being greedy. I was like trying to POC because you're supposed to POC a couple times here. Okay. I can't do it if I break a border. It's supposed to be a no border break. Fuck. Let's just practice stage 3. Like, I'll finish the run in practice mode just so I can see the whole game. Please survive. Seeing anything. That's not how the stage goes, but whatever, I didn't die. Dude. POC, loop around, POC on the other side. That's basically what I'm trying to supposed to do on the stage. I just haven't really been doing it. I backed into it. Hello, Justin Timberfake and Blue Plasma Spark, what's up? Oh, thank you for the luck. I'm just practicing stage 3. Was this a host or raid by any chance? I don't have access to my Twitch chat right now, so I couldn't see if you did. Yeah, I love my scumbag UFO profile picture. It's also one of my emotes. It was a raid. Like, thank you for the raid. What were you up to? Blue Plasma Spark, more SA, LNB stuff? Yeah. Oh. Hope your runs have been going better than mine. Not that they're going particularly bad, it's just like I'm expecting them to go kinda bad because I'm super rusty. So like they're going not great, but like that's part of what I'm expecting. Ah! I know you've been playing a lot, so hopefully your runs are better. About as you'd expect. Ah! What am I doing? I am moving too much. Dude, I never die to this, and it makes sense that I'm dying because I'm just moving way too much, but... it is nice when your average day is showing improvement. My problem with this is I play it for a bit and then I like put it down for a month and it's no way to make progress. You gotta just keep plugging away. Ah. 3 miss or less? Yeah, that seems pretty hard. Not quite there on this game yet. I don't even know. I think I'm 5 miss is my PB. Oh. But I could be confusing that with Fantastic Denmaku Festival. Because I have a 5 miss LNB in that game. But that game's like way easier. Fantastic Denmaku Festival 1. The Steam version, which is also apparently nerfed from the original release. Yeah, I didn't know it either. That's why I got the Steam version. I would have got the like real version if I knew. Oh, I don't really know. I've seen someone play the original for a little bit, and I noticed that there were some differences, but just a lot of the attacks are changed. Like entire spell cards are different. Though they were playing on normal, so I don't know exactly how much it matters in the higher difficulties. Yeah, that was one of the rare instances of the game where I felt like it got easier when I went to higher difficulties. It's like normal and hard I could kind of just guerrilla my way through, but once I got to Lunatic I was like, okay, I should probably learn some of this. And then I realized that every single stage section is aimed, and the game got way easier. Dude, really. Still don't have a normal 1cc. I would recommend using Patchy and just moving slowly. I didn't redirect this. Whatever. Yeah, my approach to the game was I learned the game with Marissa. She has a similar, you know, not a ton of spread shot to Patchy's base shot. And then once I like learned the stages and stuff with Marissa, I switched to Patchy and just was able to focus on the fireballs. And then turns out when you don't let any of the enemies live, they can't shoot bullets, and it's way easier with Patchy. But I think learning with Marissa helped me out. Yeah, like with Patchy you kind of just camp and shoot fireballs. Just have to like know when to time it, and then instant screen clear whenever you do. I don't think this is how I'm supposed to do this, but just kind of. You're just aimed, you just gotta move. Yeah, Patchy also quick kills a lot of the boss sections. The toughest stage with Patchy is stage 1. Just because you don't unlock the fireball shot till you get 3 power. But I came up with a strat to get the 3rd power a little bit earlier. Which I thought was cool because it involved stopping shooting for a second. Oh. This part. It's not how you do this at all. Don't have full power, so I'm not going to POC these. Yeah, it's a fine game. It's not my favorite. I learned it to run in a marathon, and I kind of realized part of the way through it that I didn't really enjoy the game, but it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just like a bit too samey in the stage portion. The Danmaku's beautiful, and some of it's cool. No idea where I am. because like this part's slightly different. Like there's certain enemies you want to shoot in this part and certain enemies you don't, and if you take a while to kill Lily, it kind of messes with your timing. Like you don't know exactly where you are. Yeah, I've beaten FDF2 on up to hard with I think every shot type. So the marathon I ran it at was fan game marathon, so I had to learn a Touhou fan game. And I knew it was going to be one of those two because I bought them both on Steam. So I just kind of like beat them both on up to hard, and then when I got to Lunatic and it started like requiring actual work, I had to decide, and I picked FDF1. So I haven't played a ton of FDF2 on Lunatic, but I played a bit of it on normal and hard, and it was more of what I expected from FDF1. It was like really pretty, and it had way more like gimmicky stuff that I didn't like. I'm sure it's fine when you learn it, but it was one of those. I could only learn one. Yeah, Rand's survival card. I mean, that one you can just learn it. It's just memorization, and there's even like an indication to let you know where the tiles are going. But there's other stuff like just what's it? Hypes? Sheep bullets? I have no idea what the hitbox on those things are. And it's just like a really annoying stage 1 spell card when you have to like dodge the sheep. Dude, really? There's a spell card in Yuko where there's like text that pops up that says, "Get back your soul." And I didn't realize it basically till I was getting my last 1cc on hard, that a balloon pops up and moves towards you, Yuko, and that's your soul, and you have to like collect it. You have to like actually go up the screen to grab it, or you just die. So like I probably put 30 hours into that game without realizing why I was just dying sometimes on that spell card. I just like accepted it as a fact that sometimes you just die here for no reason. Okay. Like stuff like that. Where it's like this weird unexplained gimmick that's kind of lost in the visual clutter of all the fancy bullets. They do some cool stuff, like the enemies will have different sprites for their different, like the enemies with different sprites do different attacks, and it kind of like lets you know which enemy's doing what. It's not like, you know, in the Touhou games there's just a bunch of different color swapped fairies and they'll all do different things but be the same sprite. That game actually puts some effort into the stage enemies, and if you ever forget, you can just like look and go, oh, that's a kitsune with a mask on, it's gonna do this. It's gonna throw the cards up, or whatever it ends up being. The Fantastic Danmaku Festival one example is in stage 5, there's like butlers with candelabras and butlers without candelabras, and they shoot different kinds of bullets. So if you ever like forget what you're supposed to do on stage 5, you can actually just look at them and go like, oh, candelabra guy does red jelly beans. There's a lot of that, but then there's also a lot of, you know, that spell card where all the Daruma dolls just kind of go down the screen slowly. They like hop down the screen, and I have no idea what their hitbox is. That's in the Yuko fight. It also just... It doesn't play very similarly to this one. Like 90% of PCB is like aim shots, and I think very little of that game is aim shots. Oh, look at that thing shot. Yeah, the thing I noticed about FDF1 is, as easy as the stages are, all the bosses from stage 4 onward are like actually tough. Maybe it's slightly different from the perspective of a normal 1cc, but I was doing LNB. Some of them are learnable. There's lots of little like strats you can use for really spell card challenges. No. I very recently started the extra stage. I put like 90 hours into that game before even touching the extra stage, because I was just like trying to get a good consistent run, because I wanted to run in the marathon. I know there were like the Imperishable Knight extra spell cards that you get in stage practice. Did I do this wrong? I think I did this. No. I mean, I haven't dealt any damage to her. And I moved down. Great. Well, I did it wrong, but not the way I thought I would. Yeah, every once in a while I go back to that game. Why am I in the corner? Let's just time this out. The trick with this one is sometimes you just unfocus during the slowdown. What hit me? There was not a bullet there. Like, you think you can't unfocus and dodge through this stuff, but with the slowdown you can. Yeah, I think Youmu's hitting me because I'm going too high up. It's kind of annoying. I'm also losing a bunch of power. Not that it really matters. Dude. Let's try that again. Now, there's a chance I go back and do FDF2 at some point. Just because it feels a little weird to me to, like, put a bunch of time into it and then never clear it on Lunatic with even at least one shot type. But I really didn't have a ton of fun with it stage 1. I've certainly come to learn that a really annoying stage 1 kind of just sours the game for me. Which is part of the reason why I haven't done SA Lunatic yet. Youyou's opener, it just... I don't understand it at all. It's just hard. And I don't want to bomb it because it's so early and I feel like I should just save my power and reset, but then you just reset it stage 1 forever and then you're not having fun. Oh no, okay. You cool. I guess we're going back to the right. Where did my dodging go? It was like... Okay, I need to remember how to do this. So I keep messing this up. Okay, that should be good. If I can get above her, but it's like hard to get above her on the second wave. In like the actual boss fight. Hellgod's Sword Cap, let's go. Okay. Giving up damage, but that's fine, we're surviving. Hellgod's Sword Cap, let's go. Okay. A little closer than I wanted it to be, but... Going to the wagon wheel. I thought I tapped too soon and just hit the bullet. That's about to be sad. Coffee. This is a similar trick to Hellgod's Sword where you just go up during the slowdown. dodge aggressively. Is that a no miss? Stage 5? I actually don't know. Save that for later. I think it'd be nice to just get YouTube videos of perfect survival stages. Like highlights. Not that that was necessarily a good example of what to do, but I did do the redirect correctly on youyoumu, so that'll be nice to have a bit of VOD of. Alright, probably want to go back and do stage 4 again, because I kind of messed it up a bunch. I just want to make sure I know what I'm doing. Before going back to runs. Oh, I came up with the weird strat for this, right? Like, try to kill all that stuff before going back. The bottom left. I don't know if it's worth doing, because it's like kind of risky to be up here and then come down, but I feel like it's notably less chaotic. Can I die on one of these? Looks like this might be a good spot to do the screen clear. Oh, that got super scuffed super quick. So there's a strat where you go through the whole game without getting full power until this point, just so you can clear that. There's a chance that when I go for LNN, I try to do that, because something like that really trivializes that section. And like part of the reason why I get full power is so I can POC to get more lives. But if I'm going for LNN, like, I don't need lives. I don't need a single point item because I'm not gonna die. I'm a little far from worrying about that, but it is a cool strat. The spam is just the toughest stage portion by far. And it's like one of the few things you can't learn in this game. Like, very little in this game could be described as bullshit RNG. It's, like I say, it's like 85 to 90% aim shots. And it just happens to be stage 6 has one really hard barrage of RNG in it. Now, it'll be tough to, like, because I'm gonna have to dodge power drops or, like, keep my power low on purpose. Like, I want to get to 127 power and just chill there, but it might be tougher to dodge power drops than it will be to just dodge the spam. I also need to learn how to manipulate this border so I don't get it during that spell card. So there's certainly... why am I going down? There's certainly parts of that that are... risky. Especially if I mess up and wind up dodging through a wave that I'm not supposed to be. I don't want to go down here, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. What? Dude, don't die to nothing. That attack isn't, like, free, but the part I died to was not the hard part. I did way too much. Eee, okay. I'm probably more used to starting on the left. It doesn't matter. Kind of just doing the same thing, but... One, two, three... Three. Ah, I saw that butterfly, I just didn't move in time. Oh, there's like the rice bullets kind of keeping me pinned down, but... if I'd reacted faster, I could have gotten out of it. Why are my hands cold? Not like that. Dude. Why? Dude, I need to stay more centered. I keep, like, getting pushed to the sides when I do this, and that's not... I died to the nothing! the bullets that weren't curving. Oh. A little sloppy, but for the most part, I kind of did what I came there to do. One more crack at stage 4, and I'll do a run. In like actual runs, I'd never POC here, so I kind of forget. So I'm not trying to get a border during this part. There's just not enough stuff. Like if I was like right about to get a border, I might get it. It's like this part I don't want a border for because I can POC after this guy. After this one. This one left. Kill those two. Not exactly what I wanted, but it works. Segue this part. Pause because I have to scratch my face. Okay. Back in all these things over here. Now stop. Just don't shoot these things. This is going 1,000 times better than my previous run of stage 4. Lily White does the Lily White spell card. That's not a spell card, but she does it in basically every game that she's in. I actually think she gets a new pattern in Great Fairy Wars, but she does this in PCB and POFB. Like the exact same thing. Well, I messed up by going left at the wrong time. Learn exactly when I can POC here. I'm at the POC with a border. Apparently these aren't real borders. But I do sometimes get a border during that part. At least I'm not dying to the Death Fairy. That pattern has like one dodge you have to do, and last time I played this I just kept dying to it. Oh. Excuse me, just hydrating. Ah. Sake gets the toughest Prism River. Kirby lasers, man. Actually pay attention to your speed here. Not get far enough left. I'll just tap dodge slowly and it'll work out. But we have a route. I feel like saying you have a route for RNG is sort of like those people that say like, I'm good at gambling, I have a system. Yeah, it's... Ah, dude. There are certainly systems, but they're not foolproof. They kind of work on an assumption that is not always met. Sometimes you just lose. There's nothing you can do about it. What's it, the Monte Carlo where you just like double your bet every time? Like you bet like a small amount, like $10. And if you lose, you double your bet. So you lost $10, so you bet 20, so when you win the $10. Martingale, that's it. And then you lose 20, so you just bet 40, or maybe it's the sum of your previous losses, but it's basically set up so whenever you win the initial amount you bet, like $10, and then you just reset. The problem with that is like you only have so many buy-ins at that. So like if you can afford to do that, you have a huge bankroll and you could just make money doing anything else. It's just not worth your time to gamble. And when you do fail 16 times in a row, or however many, you just lose your entire fortune, and there's like, you can't chicken out in the middle because that defeats the whole purpose of it. Yeah, well, now they sound the same. I learned about this in a game theory class in college, so I might have learned both of those words on different days in that same class, because we did a lot of combinatorics. It was a good course. Ah. I wasn't in the same class as one of my friends, but he took the course and we had like a presentation to do, and he did a presentation on a Mario Party 2 minigame. It's pretty solved, or he solved it. There's a minigame where you like, there's a dice that says 1 or 2 and it goes really slow, so you can basically pick which one you're doing. And there's like a tree and there's a bunch of fruit, coins, and bees' nests in the trees. And you can see the order they're in, so you have to like hit whether you take 1 or 2 things from the stack. And it's basically just a weird variation of Nin, which is like the oldest game and very, very solved. But it's just like a variation of that. There's certain spots where you can just figure out which, you know, which number to roll to keep yourself safe. At a certain point, you're just either perfectly safe or at the whim of the CPUs. But there's also ways to do it. Even if there's no random element of the CPUs. Huh. The Leaning Green rated me as well. Thank you, The Leaning Green. Sorry, I'm streaming to both Twitch and YouTube, so I have a chat that shows me both, but it doesn't have Twitch chat, so thank you for telling me, by the way, Justin Timberfake. Heyo, Leaning Green, what's up? Ah! Okay. Don't be greedy, just survive. Stage 2 is only hard when you make it hard. What were you up to, The Leaning Green? Playing Touhou, I presume? 38 Sherry. I can probably go for a PLC or two. Uh, 46. Yeah, I'm just doing PCB, LMB practice. I'm still kind of rusty, but I did a couple practice runs in the later stages and they went pretty well. Probably should have practiced stage 3 more, but I don't know. I kind of tend to do too many actual runs and not enough practice. Just playing Genius of Sapphires. Oh. That's the, like, RPG, right? Touhou fan game RPG. Yeah, if it's the game I'm thinking of, which I'm pretty sure it is, it looks impressive, but I've never played it. Pretty good. It's good to hear. It's been a while since I've played like a fan game that wasn't a Danmaku game. Yeah, if I'm gonna play an RPG, it's probably gonna be the Super Mario RPG, the one with the really interesting art style, to say the least. But I'm not gonna play that game till I finish actual Super Mario RPG. Tale of Beautiful Memories. Oh yeah. Yeah. You know the one. But like, I was a big fan of Super Mario RPG growing up, but I never actually finished the game. I've only ever, until recently, I've only ever played it on emulator, and I would just always get kind of far, and then my computer would die, or we'd switch to a different computer and I'd lose my save. But now I finally have a SNES cartridge of it. And I would like to finish that game before playing the fan game. I don't mind the art style, though I don't necessarily think it's the best thing for a stream, but I could also just play it off stream. Like, I try to make my, like, the art on the side acceptable for all ages and try to keep it not misogynistic, but stream audiences enjoy it. Yeah. How do you know that's the kind of audience I want? Some audiences will enjoy it and some won't. Though definitely more will. Really? I died. This attack is nothing. Like, if I die, let me die to the hard parts. This is scuffed. Oh. As for other Touhou fan games I wanted to try, is the... I've heard it called That Youyoumu game. It's like the Ys or Y''S. I don't know how you pronounce that name. It's a Ys fan game, but I beat the first one, but I've never played the second one. The second one has like Remilia and Sakuya instead of Youyoumu as the main character. I need to play that. And there's like it's called Touhou youyoumu or something. It's like a Metroidvania starring Youyoumu. That looked cool. Oh, I used border and invincibility. That was so cool. And then I just died to nothing anyway. Sakuya A, yes. Sakuya A is my preferred shot type. Not doing the best at showing her strengths right now, but a lot of people sort of don't like her, but it just makes everything easier. You don't have to know a ton. Summer Scarlet Curiosity, yeah. Ah. Like with Sakuya, you can just focus on dodging. You don't have to worry about getting in front of the enemy. Yeah, I'm not sure about the name, but if you know the Youyoumu game, you know. I think we both know what it is, but whether we know what the name is or not. Youyoumu mid-spell. Which one? I kind of enjoy this shot with against all of Youmu's spells, I think. Like, I think it's a little worse against Chen, because I'm pretty sure Chen basically tap dodges your shot when she's moving. So you like lose a little bit of damage on the couple spell cards where Chen moves, but those aren't the hard Chen spell cards anyway. I guess one of them's hard, but... Yeah, I'm pretty sure Chen outruns the shot. I've never actually... I didn't redirect, I'm so bad. If you like start this at the top, she shoots... She like shoots it up here, and then you just like don't wind up dying to a bunch of stuff like I did. Though I could have probably manipulated that better. Alice 1, yep. Looming Chaos 2, I don't know that one. Justin Timberfake. I'm gonna continue. I could like reset, but like I'm not so concerned about actually getting an LND tonight. I just want to finish a run. Like I was pretty sure that was a Deathless stage 1 and 2. I might have died early in Chen, but stage 3 was a nightmare. Oh, I maybe should have POC'd. I'm used to not POCing here because like trying to avoid this border, but if you get the border, it goes away before any bullets show up if you get it while you POC there. But my cherry was actually kind of low because I died. My only thought of something that like Sakuya might be considered bad at is Hellgod's Sword, but I really like Sakuya against Hellgod's Sword because it lets you just stay on whatever side is the easiest to dodge. Like you don't have to worry about staying under her. Like, I sometimes dodge on the wrong side on purpose, just because it's easier dodges if I read ahead enough. Which might not be like a super well-adopted strat. She's fine on Hellgod. Yeah. I feel like I have a much better Hellgod Sword cap than I should because of Sakuya A. But all the others, like Ashura, whatever, like you get to cheese that by not having to stay underneath her. Yeah, that was. I'm supposed to get the third wave over the left. I just spaced out and didn't. But I was able to slip through. Please die. Was I late? I felt like I was late, but it looked like I was early. Okay. This is the first time I did this section right today. Though I did end up shooting an enemy that I didn't have to. Do you mean the, like, Youmu's non, where you, like, redirect it over the top and you're not damaging her because you're above her? But I guess that's all those shot types. I didn't kill the one on the right. I just moved without killing it. I guess we can find out when we get to Youyoumu. somehow have 1,000,000 lives, and by somehow I mean I died and reset the counter, and then stage 4 just gives you 1,000,000 point items. It is kind of weird how this game has like a choke point. But maybe that's because I've practiced the later stages more than I have stage 3. Alright. Yeah. Great. I hate curvy lasers. There's a strat where if you're like the right distance from her, you can just like tap dodge the curvy lasers because they always intersect at the same point, but I haven't learned it yet, so I just try to go from left to right and right to left. Merlin is the toughest sister, in my opinion. Oh. But special shoutouts to Lyrica, who always plays the piano whenever these spell cards play. Lyrica is my preferred Prism River, because she's the easiest. If I die at Youyoumu, I need to remember to not go back up to full power, so I can do the cancel strat on spam. Let's see if I can fit that into an actual run. Important to POC during the Prism River fight, because all 3 of them drop point items, so you actually get 3 times as many as you normally do. I mean, it's still not a ton, but like it's more than you usually get, so it's worth doing it if you don't forget. Like if you do it too late, you just get lightsabered to death. Oh, why are my hands so cold? It's because my room is unheated. And it is winter time. Oh, I did not want that border. I was not paying attention. Like, I want the border right here, because I can't really POC this stuff freely, whereas the other parts of the stage I can. Dude, I was trying to go up for the POC. I got that full power on purpose, because I want to POC this stage a bunch if I can stabilize and get back on route. Like if I died during the Youyoumu fight, which kind of likely, I want to not get the lower. Like that, if you just like stay slightly to the left, Sakuya can kill both those enemies before they shoot, and you don't even have to move to do it. That's like a super cool Sakuya A only strat. The enemies just die. You don't have to kill them, they just die. Oh, is this the mid spell that you were talking about? This makes sense under that description. Sometimes with this I just like don't go over. It's all like reading, you just have to read like, is the wave gonna let me over? Yeah, that one makes sense why Sakuya would be kind of bad for it. My spell cap history of it is not good, but I feel like it's not the hardest, but apparently I die to it more often than not, but... So like, somehow the way I perceive it is different than the way it is. And it's definitely something I need to work on according to my numbers. Oh, that was not good. I'm gonna... yeah. The problem with that is if you mess it up, you just kind of wall yourself. Like if I just stayed to the left it would have been fine, but I wasn't sure if it was gonna work or not. Alright, I've got 112 power, try not to grab a bunch of power. I don't like this. No! Oh. I worked so hard. I died a dumb death to not much. Okay, I can grab power now because I died again. But... yeah, those were sweet dodges till I missed one. Like, I'm surprised I lived as long as I did with the dodges I had to do. I probably wasn't reading ahead far enough or something. Like, it's usually hard, but not usually that hard. I thought I could go lower. Like, I was pressing down, but it wouldn't let me go down because I was at the bottom of the screen. Go on the wagon wheel and you'll be safe. Yeah, I missed the whole mid spell thing because like Youmu's mid section is like a spell card and a non-card. Then you go to like a stage section that's very short and kind of just like a one bit, one chapter in like LOLK terms, I guess, and then you go right back to Youmumu, so it feels like one continuous fight to me. Kind of like in Imperishable Night, Mystia like shows up, you fight her, then she like gets a line of dialogue, then you go to the boss fight, so she like doesn't really get a mid-boss fight, she just gets a bigger boss fight. Yeah. But I was trying to not get it, but I messed up or got an unfortunate border. Whatever, I'll just dodge. Ow. Like, for... I don't know if I'm gonna try to learn this. It really only makes sense to learn when you're like actually going for the LNN, which I'm not particularly close to right now. But I guess if you die, like if you're accepting deaths in your LNBs, then you have more chances to get it. Once again, I will remind myself that I don't know the safe spots on this spell card. And if I die, I could have completely avoided it by learning the safe spots. And I have a strat, but sometimes it don't work. There's like a series of 4 safe spots you can go through, and it will like aim the bullets away from you, and then youyoumu will usually die. But I just kind of dodge. Let's do this. This is not the smart thing to do, but I can graze. That's what you do for scoring on this spell card, is you like stop shooting and just milk it for graze. Because you can go up there and graze a bunch. You probably do it like faster than I do, so you can get more graze, but I double back, which is not efficient. But I have Sake, I don't need to be efficient here. Ah! Great. Now I have no idea where in the pattern I am. Guess we're improvising. Guess we're dying. Am I gonna use another continue? Oh, weird question. If I add lives, like you can change your lives from the default. If I put myself up to 5 starting lives and get a 1cc, do I unlock the extra stage that way? Butterfly. Up here. You do? There's a Ocarina of Time runner who was picking up this game, and they were saying that like, oh, maybe I'll just change the starting lives to 5 so I can 1cc that way. And I typed in the chat like, that's not a real 1cc. He's like, oh, it won't unlock the extra, and I'm like, I actually don't know if it will unlock the extra, but I was more saying like, if you ask the community, you know, did you 1cc with starting lives? I feel like most people would say, no, you didn't. Like, it's fine to do when you're learning and practicing, and just like, if you're just credit feeding, you might as well have more lives, so you just don't have to credit feed as often. But when you're going for the 1cc, I'm pretty sure, like, I wouldn't particularly consider it as a 1cc if you modified how the credit works. But maybe his goal was to be validated by the machine by getting the extra stage. Most people who aren't shmup players don't really There's a lot of things about shmups that just are way different than any other game genre. And Touhou itself is just like a different kind of shmup than a lot of arcade shmups. Dude, really. This stage 6 has been a clown fiesta. Yeah, exactly. Like, to them, beating the game means unlocking the extra. But I feel like if you went around saying, yeah, I've got a PCB 1cc, and you showed them that replay, they'd be like, I'm not sure about this little asterisk here. Citation required. But if it's just like, if you personally consider it a 1cc, then all the power to you. I'm not here to tell, I died to the nothing part! If the bullets aren't curving, it's free, and I shouldn't die to it, but I keep dying to it. But, if you personally find validation in a 1cc with a bunch of extra lives, then oh my goodness. I'm bad at this. I know full well I'm bad at this. So on my first LNB of this game, I didn't do the up high strat, because I got here with like 3 extra lives, and I knew if I dodged at the bottom, I'd be likely to lose 2 lives, but less likely to lose 3. Whereas if I dodged at the top, I could just like do what I did there, whereas I just like keep hitting the first wave of butterflies and dying to it. I don't have to hide this, right? Because it's not the good ending. Where is it? Oh, just be safe. Preserve Zun's secrets or something. Oh yeah. For the first, like, 7 years I've played this game, I didn't have a good speaker system. So I just didn't realize how good the percussion in this game is. Now that I have like a proper speaker system with like a subwoofer and stuff, just hearing the like bassy notes of a lot of the songs is like chef's kiss. So I usually don't like a lot of bass, but I for some reason like it in this game, or like it in the songs in this game. But yeah, I need to what's the phrase? Get off the pot or shit. Like, I need to practice this until I'm good at it, or I need to just give up the game, because I keep having to derust when I could just be good. Oh. I lost my train of thought earlier, but yeah, going back to my first LNB of this game, I broke a border. And it was like at the end, it was Chen's final, and that's usually my like cutoff point for like back then. It was like if I die to Chen's final, I'll keep going. So I like broke a border and was like, I'm not going to reset over border breaks, because if I get a border late, you know, back then I had less understanding of border routing. Borders were just like RNG at the time. So I'm not going to reset over a border break. Then I like ended up getting the LMB, but I did break a border. But I had enough lives left that I could have cleared anyway. Like, even if you count that against me, at no point would I have game overed. And to me, like, that was an LNB. No intentional border breaks. You know, it was an LNB NB, but I happened to break a border. Yeah, I'm not, like, seriously considering giving up. It's more of, like, I need to decide if I'm... Like, I could put this game aside, pick up, like, SA Lunatic or something. You know, learn a different game, and then come back to this game. Because anytime I come back to this game, I'm gonna have to, like, relearn, like, derust. But, like, I keep derusting and then not seriously hunkering down and learning. So I'm, like, I keep having to spend a day or two doing runs like these where I just die a lot to nothing. And, like, forgetting how the game goes. No border break is a meme, I guess. When I submitted the run to one of the, like, replay streams that are on Twitch, and one of the people was like, Sakuya A, doesn't Sakuya B have better border abuse? And I was like, it's an LNB, like, I'm not doing border abuse, like, why do I have to explain this? Shouldn't, like, when I submit it as LNB, shouldn't the, like, default be, like, no resources, no bombs, no gimmicks? I don't know. Maybe I didn't submit it as an LNB, or maybe I didn't have any. Was there even? I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember if there was, like, a form to fill out, or if it was just like, here's a replay, they're gonna play it, we're gonna learn together whether it was worth watching. But anyway, I'm kind of rambling. It is 1 in the morning where I live, and I do not have enough time for another run, so I'm probably gonna cut the stream here. LMB, but actually B, because it's a game with a B. Yeah. Wow. Like, there's certainly value in doing, like, an LNB run of UFO, but you get UFOs. Like, there's no way I would start doing LNB NV. Like, I would do LMB with UFOs until I get good at it. Then I would start learning NV strats. But, like, with this game, I didn't sweat the borders, because I knew, like, sometimes you get borders during parts where you're gonna die. The only way for it to not matter is to just do a no-miss. You can get a no-miss, then you're not worried about it. Yeah, I just need to play more. Yeah. I will play more, but not tonight. So thank you all for watching. Thank you for the raids. 2 raids tonight that I know of. And yeah, actually, let me go look for someone to raid. Maybe if I can keep the train going. There's 3 other streams for Touhou. One is Korean, one is Chinese, one is Japanese. I don't know if and one of them's a fan game. Maybe I shouldn't raid. Also, can I even raid with this client? I don't know if I can do it in this chat. See, I'm sorry. I made such hype about raiding and then I'm not gonna do it. But yeah, I'm done. Sorry. Good night, everyone.